Hello, everybody. I'm Alex Nogales, the President and CEO of the National Hispanic Media Coalition. And today I'm going to tell you about our Writers Program. It began November the 4th. It's going through December the 8th for 5 weeks of very intensive writing. During that period of time, all these writers are going to produce 1, possibly 2 scripts so that they can be their calling cards in getting into ABC, NBC, Disney, Fox, all of the networks here in town. In any case, we had a reception for them, and here are some of the things that occurred.
I went over to his place, and he was sitting on a very low chair, and I went up to shake his hand, and the guy kept scrolling. All of a sudden, I'm looking up like this, and 5 minutes into the conversation, I knew that this was a guy that we needed in the program. You will all of you that know him, that have worked with him, will know that he is just terrific. He is a natural teacher. He's one of the most patient, tolerant, knowledgeable people I've ever met in this field. So I tell you, you're just going to love this guy. Everybody else does, and if you don't, there's something wrong with you.
In fact, this program, more so than any before, I feel like we're ready to hit the ground running, and that's great.
I got this email about the program, and I decided to apply, wrote a pilot, and really, literally changed my life.
I used to be a Wall Street banker guy. Found out that was not the place I needed to be in this world. So I had a 4-hour commute back and forth between Philly and New York every day. And on that train, I started to write again like I used to in college. And I found what I needed to be doing. So I left the bank. It took me 3 days to psychological test because they didn't believe I was going to go write. They thought I was going to another bank.
I've been writing since I was probably as long as I can remember. I am a drama writer. Been paying my dues into corporate America for the last 8 years, but thankfully that is over. So looking forward to having a great session with you all.
No drama for me, no features, no poetry, nothing, just comedy. And that's why I'm here.
I've been working in TV as writer's assistant. So my first show I worked on was Boston Legal, and I was there for the first season. And then I went into a show called Head Cases, which was on Fox for 2 episodes. I think we got the record for we were the first show to get canceled of that season. So I'm very proud of that.
Went to MIT undergrad and studying mechanical engineering, and while MIT I kind of had a quarter-life crisis, and I decided I didn't want to build chicken-killing robots for the poultry industry, which is the job I turned down.
I'm currently a TV news writer for KCBS KCAL. And right now, all the stories I write are about 45 seconds long, so I want to tell a longer story.
I wanted to just make people laugh, and I figured the class clown business wasn't good, so I'd figure how can I make a career out of making people laugh, which is writing. So, I went to Berkeley under architecture because I didn't want to tell my mom I wanted to be a writer. Until I was ready to come out of the closet for the writing thing.
I work in post-production. I have a film degree, and I came out here intending to be a picture editor, but I ended up being a sound effects assistant, which is a lot different. And but I've been writing for the past 10 years. I grew up watching a lot of television, probably too much television.
My first show was The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr., a little show that lasted about a year for Warner Brothers, and then I jumped around Warner Brothers for a little bit, worked at Paramount. My first reality show was Survivor Season 1. That was before anyone knew what it was going to be, so I was just kind of doing it for fun. And so I've just been, mainly it's been in post-production. I was a post-supervisor and associate producer for a while, and then all that time I wanted to be a writer. I just think I was a big chicken, and I didn't want to take the leap because I thought, being a writer was as hard as becoming an actor. That was kind of the chances weren't very big that was going to happen for me. And at one point, I just decided I have to take this chance. It's now or never.
And it isn't just about the writing. Let's make it very, very clear. It's also about how you walk into a place and how you present yourself. Okay, so it's going to be very important.
A big part of the interview process were just the social skills, the interaction. So how you get along with your group is going to be very important. It's not just about your spec script and the work that you do. We will be getting reports on how you play with others. And believe it or not, that's really important, because to be able to say that you would fit well into a room we have to be able to say that you're going to be able to do that.
It's a really unique opportunity to be with a company that, from the top down, really stands behind diversity and their commitment to it. This is one of the programs that we're involved with, but on every level of what we do in our department, it's about finding new emerging voices and nurturing that talent.
Be your best publicist. That's my big advice throughout this program, and anything we can do for you, we'd love to. So that's me. I'm from New Orleans.
Thank you. Executives will be dropping in. Also, showrunners are going to be dropping in, and some of our past writers that are now writing will be dropping in. And it's very valuable because you hear about their experience, how they did it, and it will be very much a reflection of how you're going to be doing your own work as well. So I expect that that's going to be the case. This is the best time for Latinos, the best time for us. There's a lot of upheaval socially across the country. As you know, we're being blamed for everything that is wrong with America right now. But wherever there's upheaval, there's always opportunity. And right now we have the upheaval in the Writers Guild. And look, there's going to be more opportunities opening up. Once a month, we meet with the other writers from previous programs. And we do it so we don't lose touch with one another. You're going to bond with each other, and you're going to bond with us. I have a long-term interest in you being successful, and we're not going to give up with any one of you. Once a month, I'm going to, after you graduate from here, you're going to be coming over to my offices and meeting the others and seeing where the opportunity.
All right, that was the reception that we held for these participants. And remember, in 5 weeks, we will take them again, and we will hear at that point what they have to say. Writers are very, very important to our community, and they're very important because they're the ones that say the words, and they're the ones that give us our stories. They are the creators of the shows of the future. They are the showrunners of the futures, a very valuable, valuable group of people. Without writers, there's no television. So until the next time, adios.